Hey yo, what's poppin' with you? It's your boy Karen. We're back with another VGC ranked Wi-Fi battle. I won't lie, I was recording the last video and I got angry because I would have won the game and it came down to a goddamn crit, and if you couldn't tell, I'm still kind of salty about it. Literally the last 3 times I've lost have all come down to crits, and it's really frustrating to know that you're going to win a game, you have everything locked up, but then a crit happens and then you die. And that is very, it's so frustrating because it's not like it happened once. This is the 3rd time in a row that it's happened now. So I'm getting really frustrated with crits, but it's the game we play, unfortunately. Grimmsnarl, Rotom Wash, Darmanitan, Aegislash, Mimikyu, and Hydreigon. Let's see. I mean, Tyranitar can go in, honestly. Tyranitar can just kind of go in. I might just go Tyranitar with Corviknight. I can live anything with Corviknight of the Walking Berry. Which means Dracozolt doesn't get to see play again. And also, looking at my opponent's team, I don't even want to bring Dracozolt because it's too slow compared to everything on my opponent's team. So we're going to bring Tyranitar, Corviknight, the squad like always. We bring Milotic in the back. And part of me wants to say I should bring Mimikyu just for the Hydreigon. But I also kind of want to bring the Rotom Heat just for Darmanitan and his Aegislash. So I'll bring Rotom Heat instead of Mimikyu. Let's hope we can actually get a game. Because, again, it's so frustrating that all these games have been coming down to crits lately. I already know that this game is coming off as kind of annoying that I'm just like ranting about it so much, but also I'm at the point where I should probably just put the game down for a little bit and play something else where, you know, crits aren't a thing, so I can just have some fun. I'll probably play some Monster Hunter later on, honestly, just for that. I'll probably play Monster Hunter later just for that type of experience. Regardless, the Grimmsnarl's here, which makes me instantly want to double into it. I'm instantly going to double into the Grimmsnarl just because I hate Reflect. I really don't want to get Reflect light screened. So let's see. Oh, honestly, I'm not sure if I can actually take out Grimmsnarl with a double in, just because I'm not at +1 yet, or anything. But if he doesn't attack Corviknight at all, I can easily just Tailwind the next turn and go from there. Honestly, I probably should have just protected with Tyranitar. So that way I could break the thing on Mimikyu, the disguise, and then go in from there. Because if Mimikyu has Will-O-Wisp, that's pretty bad. If he has Trick Room, that's kind of fine, honestly. I just don't get the Trick Room. I mean, I just don't get to Tailwind. But either way, Reflect does go out because both my Pokemon are physicals. Makes sense. Play Rough goes into Tyranitar, which is going to give me my weakness policy. My attack does fall, which means I'm only going to get the +1. So that's very unlucky that that he gets the... It's very unlucky that he gets the, what's it called? The attack drop on the first Play Rough. But a +1 Rock Fall does a ton of damage. I can use Iron Hit into the Grimmsnarl, and then hopefully... Yeah, okay, so Grimmsnarl goes down. He's only going to be able to get the Reflect up. Mimikyu's going to be buffeted by the Sandstorm, and I can honestly just protect into the Tyranitar slot next turn with Max Guard. Unfortunately, my opponent hasn't Dynamaxed himself yet, so that is a threat. But I think what I'm going to want to do this turn anyway is Max Guard Tyranitar, which does burn one of my Dynamax turns, but oh well. And we'll use Tailwind, so I should be able to live. Even if the Rotom is the thing to Dynamax, I should live at least 1 Max Lightning because of the Walking Berry, and then we can go from there. And if Rotom Dynamaxes, then I don't have to worry about Will-O-Wisp from its slot. And the Mimikyu's Life Orb, I'm thinking it's going to be Shadow Sneak, Play Rough, we already seen. I'm not sure if it's going to have a Shadow Claw. It should have Shadow Claw. It's probably not a Trick Room variant of its Life Orb, though. It might be Will-O-Wisp or Sword Stance. Either way, Rotom is the thing to Dynamax. Again, not entirely afraid because I can live 1 Max Lightning because of the Walking Berry. I can get the Tailwind up, be faster, and the next turn I can get my Sand back up if he uses Max Geyser. So we Max Guard here, and let's see what my opponent wants to do. Max Geyser, we Protect, that's fine. Does he use Drain Punch? Okay, so Drain Punch Mimikyu, that's new. That is definitely new. We get the Tailwind off with Corviknight, and so now we can probably just double into the Mimikyu slot, in all honesty. I'm not sure. Okay, so Play Rough Drain Punch. I'm not entirely sure if this Mimikyu has, what's it called? Protect? But I feel like we have to go into it regardless. So let's double into the Mimikyu right here. And let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Max Darkness does connect, so the Mimikyu does not have Protect. And doing this will lower Rotom's special defense, which I think I brought my own Rotom in the back, even though it is Rotom Heat. That is something that's very, very good. Disguise does break, that's fine. I might be able to live a Max Geyser just because of the Sands up, and I have the Dynamax HP left. And now we use Iron Head into the Mimikyu slot. We take out the Mimikyu. So we're looking okay. We are looking okay. The Corviknight Tyranitar core is very, very nice. It's very, very nice. Let's see. Max Geyser does come out into my Tyranitar slot, I'm going to assume. Does it take me out? Does not take me out because that Sandstorm. That Sandstorm is so nice. But my opponent does get the Rain up. Again, I do have Tailwind, so I should be faster than anything as long as it's not Choice Scarf. And now we have to see what my opponent does. I can't Protect with Tyranitar the next turn, unfortunately, just because he can still use Max Geyser into the Tyranitar slot. So Darmanitan does come out. And what's my last Pokemon? what is my other Pokemon? I forgot. I have Milotic, and Rotom, which are both weak to Rotom Wash, but I don't know. Let's Crunch. Let's Rock Slide. We can do as much damage as we can with the Rock Slide. And I will Iron Head into Darmanitan, because that's all Corviknight can really do. Corviknight can only really attack Darmanitan right now. It has no moves for this Rotom. So this Rotom is a huge threat. Maybe it might have been a good play for me to Protect with Tyranitar, just because he's probably going to Max Lightning into my Corviknight slot. And that would save me another turn, but I don't want to waste any turns of Tailwind. I really don't want to waste any turns of Tailwind. He might just Protect with Darmanitan, just to guarantee that my Tyranitar is out. Tyranitar does connect Rock Slide though on both Pokemon. Darmanitan does live, but Flare Blitz. I should live. Actually, not with Tyranitar. Not with Tyranitar. So he has to be Scarf Darmanitan. But Flare Blitzing in the rain was definitely an odd play. I guess it was the 100% accurate play though. So Darmanitan does go down, and again, Corviknight should be able to live any one hit because of the Walking Berry. So let's get that Walking Berry action going on right now. And let's see what my opponent wants to do here. So Thunderbolt does go in, does a ton of damage. Absolute mad lad amounts of damage. Absolute mad lad amounts of damage going through right there. Electric Current ran through us the field. Walking Berry weakens the damage. And now I'm going to go into Milotic. And I think from here, I'm going to Protect Milotic and then Roost on Corviknight, because he's back to normal right now. If I Protect with Milotic, he can't Thunderbolt me. Yeah, he can't Thunderbolt Milotic. And if I Roost with, actually, no, you know what? Milotic's at full HP. Why am I protecting? Let's go with the Scald. The Scald will be the strongest move I can do. I can potentially get Burns, which would be able to whittle him down. And I'll Roost with Corviknight. That would get rid of my Flying typing. And Thunderbolt will do less damage because I don't have the Flying type. I'll just be a pure Steel type. So we'll Roost. And let's see what we can do here. Rotom Wash versus the world right now, but it's a far game from over because Thunderbolts are still going to be very, very scary. I also want to stall out the rain because then Rotom Heat should be able to live one move. Scald does a ton of damage. Never mind. Milotic coming through. And we get the burn. Oh boy. Thunderbolt goes in onto my Corviknight. Corviknight can take it because of the Roost. And we lost our Flying typing. But Milotic's damage output. Oh my. I was not expecting Milotic's damage output to be so nice. Let's Roost again with Corviknight. But I think we have this game in the bag. So Thunderbolt goes into my Milotic slot. Oh my lord, oh my Lanta, critical hit. I think that critical hit mattered because he's not getting the electric terrain boost. Remember that. He's not getting the electric terrain boost. He might be Specs, honestly, though. He might be Specs Rotom because of how much damage that's doing. But, we've roosted again. He's at low enough HP that I have 2 Pokemon left. If he is Specs Thunderbolt, he can take out Corviknight, but he cannot take a Thunderbolt from my own Rotom. And if he isn't Specs, which I'm pretty sure he's Specs from that damage. But, let's Thunderbolt into him, and we can Brave Bird, do as much damage as we can, and we can take him out. So, I think this is definitely the play right here. Maybe I should have Tailwinded with Corviknight, but I don't know. Let's see what he wants to do. Thunderbolt, so he's definitely Specs. That's definitely Specs. Takes out my Corviknight, but my own Rotom will be able to take out his Rotom. So that's definitely a Specs Rotom because of how much damage that Thunderbolt's doing. Thunderbolt! Take out his Rotom, and we can get a game. So finally, no critical hits that actually meant the game. I mean, he's still critical hit in my Milotic, but if he's Specs, he'd probably take it out anyway, even with me being max HP. But regardless, we get a win, and that's all that matters. There's no game-changing crits there. Either way, like, comment, subscribe, Karo Studio, and join the Discord. Link to us in the description down below. But for now, because I'm getting so salty about all those other crits, I think I'm going to take a break for the day from recording. I have about 3 battles saved up, so I think I'm fine for a little while. I'll play some Monster Hunter, calm down, maybe shiny hunt some bit, and then we'll be back with some more Wi-Fi battles or shiny hunting videos, whatever I want to do. Regardless, again, join the Discord, and all support's appreciated. Regardless, have fun. Bye!